Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy energy up, 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 up. Now that we're filled, it's time for a quick Q&A session. If you're ready, say I'm ready. Are you ready? You failed. Wow. That's too bad because the song doesn't stop until you get things right. Or until you watch my new outfit debut. Here we go again! Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy energy up, 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 up. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy energy up, 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 up. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy energy up, 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 up. Now that we're filled, it's time for a quick Q&A session. If you're ready, say I'm ready. Are you ready? You failed. Wow. That's too bad because the song doesn't stop until you get things right. Or until you watch my new outfit debut. Here we go again! Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy energy up, 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 up. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy dizzy energy up, 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 up. Dizzy dizzy Enough of that! Enough! Enough! I said enough! Wait, why is my BGM so low? Oops. Oops, let me turn this up on my side. Let me turn this up on my side. Here we go. There we go. Now I can hear the BGM. Hi. Hi. I'm a speedboat. Hi. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm Dizzy. Dizzy Dokuro. Guys. Hey, Dizzy and underscore EN. Oh, is Marian in the chat right now? Oh, you mean this? You mean my bait? You mean my bait? Yeah. Say hi. Say hi to me. Say hi to me. Say hi to Mari underscore EN. Say hi to the Luminate. Say hi to my unofficial body pillow of Ember and Mane. I really should switch that out more often. I really should. You know, the original idea was to switch it out to whoever was celebrating like a birthday or had merch going on that month. But then like getting files from people was so difficult that I just gave up on it. Have you ever switched it? Only for my own birthday, I think. Only when I had a Daki in rotation. I think that was the only time. Maybe once for like jelly, or I know I've had like Invader's anniversary merch on my desk before. Bunty, thank you for $2. Hi, Dizzy. I hope you've been well, girly. I hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good time. Hi. But what was I saying? What was I saying before? Oh, right. Chat. Guys and girls alike. Well, guys and girls, since I only see the one. If I'm going to be honest, it's kind of concerning
how many Fairly Odd Parents references I've made on stream. Like, I think the only thing worse than being a Disney adult is a Nickelodeon adult, you know? You know? No, that's normal, you think so? You're just of that age? Oh god. But like, okay, but like Disney characters, right? Disney character designs, they're at least good enough to withstand the test of time, you know? Like, if money weren't an object, I'd consider just collecting Disney Japan merchandise. Just because it's cute. I have no attachment to them. But, like, the shape of their Winnie the Pooh bear dolls are just unmatched in cuteness. Unmatched in cuteness. Dizzy longs for that Nickelodeon slime. No! No! First of all, I think the implications of Nickelodeon slime have completely changed within the last 5 years, so I would rather stay far away from it. Dizzleberg. No. I would be no, I wouldn't actually. I'd be more of a crocker than anything, you know? Very odd parents! Okay, that was kind of bad. Maybe Vicky? You know, the older I get, the more I start relating to her, yeah? But she wasn't always evil. She was like a regular babysitter for the first few seasons, yeah. Gildayo, thank you for a 50 currency. Legend of a Hidden Temple love. Thank you. Icky Dizzy. Okay. Unironically, that song slapped. Okay? Icky, Vicky. But no, like Disney Japan merch is actually so awesome. Like, I have one Winnie the Pooh Bear plush that I got last time I was in Japan, and it's so perfectly baby-sized. Like, so perfectly. And it took me, guys, I'm not kidding, it took me an entire week to commit to buying it, because I didn't want people to think I'm like a baby or anything. So like in general, I do not typically buy plush toys, okay? The last plush toy I bought was the Muyu Build-A-Bear because I thought it'd be cute to have a little baby Muyu with me at all times, and that was it, okay? There might be like one toy purchase per year on my end, right? And then last summer, I committed and I got this limited edition Bumblebee Pooh Bear. It is so cute. It's so fluffy and its butt is so round. Worrying about buying things is silly. For all they know, it's a gift. Well, I don't know. I don't think I have a look. I don't think I have a look of someone who would be gifting Pooh Bears to people. Sad bee, no sad bee. It's not a sad bee. It's not a friggin' sad bee, okay? Bumblebee Pooh Bear predates the sad bee. But it took me a week to commit to buying it. And I kid you not, I went back to Tokyo Shinjuku Disney Store, to the Tokyo Shinjuku Disney Store 5 times over the course of a week just to stare and hold these Bumblebee Pooh Bears. I was obsessed. Okay? Am I late? Has she said anything unhinged yet? What are you accusing me of? I'll have you know, I've passed every single sanity exam I've ever been under, with at least a 50%. How many have you been under? So yeah, I'm not usually attached to any of my plushies at all. So it's really rare for me. It's really rare for me to find one that I like. Like if I had to choose between flowers, chocolates, or a bear on like Valentine's Day or something, 9 out of 10 times, I'd probably pick the food. Yeah. But anyways, hi. Hi, the Dizzy Coffee song is still on loop because I still haven't gotten it right. Don't worry, the song doesn't stop until you get things right, or until you go watch my new outfit debut coming soon. Hi. Do you feel hi when I go hi? Haikyuu! Do they ever actually say that? In the Haikyuu anime? Do they ever just say Haikyuu? Guys. I have a confession. I only ever read Haikyuu. I actually don't know what the theme song of that anime sounds like. Fake sports fan. It's really long, okay? It's really long. All sports anime is really long. I can't be asked. I'd rather see the stroke lines that simulate animation on paper. Yeah. It has quite a few actually, right? Because it's so long. It's so long. But regardless, happy Monday, guys. Happy Mondays. You'll be very proud of me today. Chat, you'll be very proud of me. Because today, I conquered Earth, Sky, and Sun. By going out for lunch. Instead of sitting alone miserable in my room. Not land? Is Earth not land? Is Earth not land? I started with land. Nice. Good job. Thank you. Okay, but here's the thing. Right? I wanted to go get sushi today. I don't know any. Well, okay, I do know some. I don't know many sushi restaurants in my area. And like every place I've tried thus far since moving here has been absolute AIDS. Can I still use AIDS as an insult? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do in this day and age? Okay, but anyways, but I remembered this one place that I drove by once. Well, I drive by it quite often. But I remembered this one place and I thought to myself I could go there today for lunch, right? So I went there. And it was fucking closed. Turns out this restaurant always closes on Mondays. So I drove my ass to like a fucking... McDonald's and ate there instead. Which, okay, I don't know. I genuinely don't know if that's sadder, if like just eating in a random burger place is sadder than getting takeout and eating in front of my screen. Because there's something so... Okay, has anyone else noticed how debilitating they make the lighting in those fast food chains? It's like they want to inspire poverty in the people that eat there or something. Like they want you to feel even more poor. Yeah. That's just a normal Monday for me. I mean, a normal Monday for me is eating here in front of a screen while looking at some anime. But like, I thought it'd be nice to get some air, you know? It's just what air I was getting turned out to be very, very greasy. Eating food in and of itself is a power move. Aw, thank you. Thank you for saying that. That kind of helps. Kinda. It's deliberate. They want to clear you out fast. Is it really? Is it really? Today I learned. Today I learned. No, it was like, I felt really sad. I felt very sad and very, very impoverished while eating my, like, McDouble. I don't know. I never knew that it was deliberate like that. Because I can explain to you the full logic and reasoning behind certain retail business decisions, and for some reason groceries. I've never actually like worked in a grocery store, but I've done a surprising amount of event planning for grocery stores, which saying it out loud right now is kind of odd. I think this is even weirder for me to admit, but I think by proxy, what kind of events, just like anniversary or like neighborhood block parties, I think by proxy, I've attended more grocery store events in my lifetime than I have birthday parties. Is that sad? Is that sad? No. Same for me, but with hotels. What are you doing at hotels, hot chat? No wonder she's a VTuber. Hey, I do not, in my defense, I do not think setting up grocery store parties is something that most VTubers have experience with. Oh god, I'm sounding more pathetic as it goes. I'm sounding way, way, way more pathetic as this goes on. Guys, if you had a birthday party, you'd invite me, right? Right? You would absolutely invite me to your birthday party. Now I am realizing how few birthday parties I've actually been invited to in my life. Oh god, it hurts. Yes, actually, sure, of course. No girls allowed! A Krusty Krab is unfair! Mr. Krabs is in there, standing at the concession, plotting his oppression of women! Pah! Actually, you know what? I think Mr. Krabs is probably one of the only feminists in SpongeBob. But okay, listen, chat, I can give you very, 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 very good reasons why you should invite me to your birthday parties, okay? Okay, like number one, I'm really good at gift giving. You know that? Did you know that? I'm really good at gift giving? I am. I promise. Free clown. Okay. Dizzy don't work for free. Okay, you pay Dizzy. Dizzy will juggle some balls for you, okay? But Dizzy don't do tricks for free. Neva, thank you for $5. We are both August kids, so yes, you would be invited. Thank you. So thank you for $2. Shout out to Publix best grocery store. I don't have one of those right here. Kusa, thank you for 5 months. I love Haikyuu, best football anime. You just call it football anime. It's a volleyball anime, okay? Emperor Chair, thank you for $2. Can Dizzy jump from a cake? If you pay Dizzy, Dizzy can do a lot of things at birthday parties. But you gotta pay Dizzy, okay? Dizzy don't play that. Exactly. Lion MX, thank you for 7 months. I'll invite you, but you'll have to come to Mexico. Vamos! To Mexico we go! Listen, no, but I am actually really, really good at gift giving. I'm like a competitive gift giver. If there was ever a face talent show, number one, I probably wouldn't be allowed to compete. But number two, if I was allowed to compete, if I got the okay to compete in the face talent show, my talent would literally be giving really great gifts. Like, I promise you, I could give you the best gift. I could give you... Actually, I know exactly what I would get for you, chat. Wait. Let me search it up. Hold on. Bribing the judge. It's a talent. Bribery is a talent, okay? If I am invited to your birthday party, chat, this is what I would get you. You see this? You see this? This is a Conair Man survival comb that fits in your wallet. You're bald? Don't worry about that, chat. Don't worry about that. Because not only is it a survival comb, right? I'm so thoughtful. Thank you for noticing. It's also a screwdriver. Okay? It's also a screwdriver. a wrench, and a bottle opener. There's something for everybody on the survival comb, okay? And not only that, it comes with a handy dandy straight line metal ruler. I was gonna call it a measuring stick, and then I realized what a woman I sounded like. But you see that? They do not. Listen, 2-inch ruler. How many more inches do you need, huh? How many more inches than you need? With a 2-inch ruler, it doesn't matter what sort of artillery you're packing, okay? You just need to tell women, yeah, my artillery is the size of a hoe ruler. Bigger, even. It's a good gift. She's right. She's like, I am. That might actually work. See, I'm thinking. I have your best interest in mind. Okay? I always have your best interest in mind, chat. Don't you like it? Don't you like it so? Exactly. I win, yay! My most talented gifter in all of FaZe. I'm the most talented gifter in all of FaZe Connect. Is it TSA approved carry? It is. It fits in your wallet. It fits in your wallet, so it's perfect for travel. Powerful, very talented bug. Thank you. I'll take the coffee instead. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Inferno Paladin, thank you for $2. Wallet survival stuff is neat, but quality varies. Did you not see the awesome quality of the survival cone? It has metal teeth. It's basically Chainsaw Man. Sage, thank you $2. It seems like a gift my mom got me for hiking, which is to say that I love you just as much as your mothers do. And where can you find a love like that? Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Thank you. Spacklebox, thank you for the $2. Survival comb, it's everything I ever wanted. Thank you. Jesus Revette, thank you for the $2. Dizzy Love, thank you. Gentasaurian Velociraptor, thank you for super chat. It would be a gift if you just showed up. Aww, thank you. Sure, Max, thank you for $2. One Dizzy Dokuro, please. I'm only worth $2 for you. I'll have you know that survival comb is $15.99 on Amazon Canada. Okay? I love you $13.99 more. Red Shipley. Red Shipley, thank you for $5. That's pretty high. You know, nothing's too expensive. I know you guys are saying it's overpriced. Nothing's too expensive for a gift for a chat. Nothing. Yeah, plus shipping and handling. Exactly. See, I promised you I would be the best. You know, I think one of the things I'd actually be really excited for if I were ever to become a parent is like party planning. I think I've had a total of two birthday parties in my entire life because my parents are the way they are. And the most I ever did for me was get like a $150 piñata from a dollar store, which was ass, by the way. It was total ass. River of Gorillas, thank you for $10. Dizzy, your original song is the most potent your warm face has ever produced. Excellent work, Dizzy Love. Thank you. I'd play at birthday parties too. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, energy up. Ass piñata. I don't even remember what sort of animal it was made to resemble, but they got it for me. And something they don't tell you about piñatas, something no one ever tells you about piñatas is like they are way harder to crack than you think. Like way harder. Yeah. True. Like I remember, because I was very small. I was very small growing up. So for Dainty Dizzy Dokuro, it took me like furiously jumping on it with like two other friends because they were also equally small because children are small like that. And then we finally got to the candy after like a minute of jumping on this piñata. Because we couldn't hit it hard enough with a stick. Yeah. Dainty. That's an adorable image. I think you're just cutifying it in your mind, because in actuality we probably look like 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One jumped off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Equipment stick level 1. Yeah. I should have used a katana. I should have gotten like a metal katana. That would have made it a lot easier, I think. Yeah. But dainty. I like the sound of that. Dainty. I really like the word. Yeah. Yeah, dainty. They should name a VTuber that. Do you ever feel like a piñata? I mean, if you paid me to, I would. Dainty Dokuro? She could have a twin named Dandy. She could have a twin named Dandy too. Like Dainty would be really small and cute, and she'd wear a pretty little white sundress that you could see right through. And then Dandy would be like 6'5" with round pillowy breasts and like has tomboy hair. Yeah, you like that? Wow. Yeah. You know exactly who would have hogged all the nutrient in the womb. Sweet. I'm not calling Dandy-chan fat, okay? Just to clarify, no hate on Dandy-chan. Dainty and Dandy Dokuro, the next generation of phase VTubers. Look forward to it in year 2034 or something. Wait, isn't that basically just panty and stocking though? Like, am I not just Am I not just describing panty and stocking basically? Okay, but unironically, I think VTuber designs for a lot of characters in panty and stocking would translate pretty well. Right? Right? Geronimo, thank you for the membership. Thank you, Space Cats. Thank you for the super chat. Dizzy's Peak. I've been here for only less than a week and I'm already invested. This girl failure is amazing. Aww! Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you. Oh! Hold up. I don't think I even started stream really yet. I've just been rambling. I'm like talking about like penny and stocking character designs without even starting stream. Okay, but like this might be a divisive comment. I think this might be a like very, very divided comment. I think more Gothic Lolita characters should have brightly colored hair. At least as far as VTubing goes, I feel like that's the way to do things. Like my favorite Pippa form, this is also going to be very controversial. My favorite Pipkin Pippa form is Shipkin Shippa with a black dress and pink hair. We don't get enough official art of that form. It's so cute, yeah. It contrasts really nicely, yeah. Garu Pippa for me. I don't think there's an official Garu Pippa. What? I don't think there's an official one. Ooh. You know, I just think... Okay, first of all, I just think black and pink is such a cute color combo. It's very aw. It's very aw, you know? Actually, let me rephrase that. It's very ooh. It's very ooh, if you will. Ooh. When are we getting Garu Dizzy though? Could you guys imagine me as a Garu? Could you imagine me as a fucking real lifer? I guess, I guess if you piece together what some girls in the company have said about me, you might have that impression. But I feel like it's a lot less Garu than it seems. Garu poser, yeah. 10 lines from a roll. Okay, that's kind of peak though. That's kind of peak. I'm not Garu necessarily, but I think some girls in the company might see me that way because I wear a lot of leather. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe like other VTubers see leather and they're just like normie, you know? But Lumi wears a lot of leather too. We both wear a lot of leather. In fact, the only reason I have multiple leather jackets is because Lumi keeps enabling me to buy them because she likes them so much. Yeah. Yeah, and just I happen to have a couple pair of like leather pants, that's it. And I tend to wear them a lot because you don't have to wash them as often, you just have to like wipe them down. Same concept as the leather jacket, just pants. Yeah. Biker girl Dizzy, I don't know if that would work either. Do you have a what are you thinking of? What are you thinking about? Agamanta, thank you for the 9 months, but get your head out the gutter. Makusu, thank you for the super chat. Garu Dizzy artist pleases, but I think there has been maybe one illustration. Maybe just the one, but oops, I'm getting off topic again. I'm getting off topic. Blah, blah, blah. It's been about 33 minutes, and I haven't been able to start my stream. Oops. We love to yap. We do. I feel like I'm annoying. I feel like I'm a little annoying about it. Who's actually streaming right now? Who else is on before we get to my stream? Sleepy's live, and Mooney's live, and Lumi's live, and Leah's live, and Amy's live in an hour, and Pico's live in 2 hours, Amari's live in 3 hours. I mean, Her Royal Princesses! My_EN is live in 3 hours. Yeah, and I think that's it for tonight. Yeah. Yeah, in just 3 hours. Who? The Royal Princesses! The Royal Princesses, that's who! Maybe if I manage to start stream and keep going for like 3 hours, we can raid her, yeah. Mark. Yeah, Mark. The Royal Princesses. Marf_EN. Yes. Maybe if we last that long, but doubt it. King West, thank you for $10. Do you and the other girls ever tease each other when you see a chatter who is usually in their streams in yours? Like if Necro or Zincro are here while Hime and Leah are live? Are you saying they're not here? Are you saying there's other chats any of you would be in? This is all very, very much news to me. I am in shock and appalled that you guys don't just sit around and twiddle your fingers waiting for me. And now I die. You feel bad, right? You feel bad. You feel bad about my son demise, yeah? Yeah. Finally! What? Ooh, when I get you, chat! When I get you! Space Cat, thanks for the 2 currency. I'm a Ayasa U Union Cat, Jim Rat. Also, when you've heard me go. I can't make a noise right now. Sorry, I tried. Thank you for a super chat. Joshua, thank you for $5. With how my Monday went, this yap session is what I needed. Thank you, Dizzy. You made my day. Oh, no problem, Joshua. Hope you feel better. Is that your stomach growling? I don't know. It's mouth noises. It's dizzy noises. Yeah. That was good. Thank you. I think if I couldn't display gift giving as my talent for the talent show, I would be Lil Diz beat maker, and I would make beats and stuff with my mouth. Yeah. Oh, wiki why, wiki ha. Beatbox right now. No. Rabbi Dazzle, thank you for 5 currency. Has there ever been a Gyaru character designed with Shibari 10 lines cornered by market? I think there is. I think I can name one. Well, I can't name her because it's not coming to me, but I can like visualize her in my mind palace. Yeah. Currently in a suit at a fancy restaurant, very nauseous after a bad car ride. How are you doing? Does he feel better? Feel better? I'm good. I have pants on, but I feel like maybe I should take them off because it's kind of restrictive. But that might have been oversharing. Now that I have verbalized it, I realize that might be oversharing. Do it? Yes, do it. Okay, but you guys have to make sexy music while I do it, okay? You know, like those sexy striptease scenes in the movies and stuff. In the lady pictures, okay? Bam. Wait, how do I make that? How does that song go? How does sexy... Bow chicka wow wow? Bow chicka wow wow. Chicka chicka ow wow. Bow chicka ow wow. Chicka chicka ow wow. Bow chicka ow wow. This is way tighter than I thought it was. Chicka chicka ow wow. Tonight the music seems so... Oh god. I wish I could... oh god. Tell you... Baby, it's better this way. The da with the things you say. Ow! Ta-da! Give me a second. I'm like genuinely winded after that. I'm good now, chat. Anyways, we should finally start the stream, huh? I love bugs. I've missed you. Did you miss me? A whole bunch. I miss you too. Yes, deeply. Aw, I always miss you. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I miss you too, dessert. Oh, thank you. Tart woman! I'll have you know, I'm an absolute sweetie. In fact, 9 out of 10 mosquitoes would rate my blood delicious on Yelp. Callum, thank you for your super chat. Hi, Dizzy. My boss is putting me back to night shift. No more 996 now. Let's go. Congratulations, I think. Congratulations. I think I've only worked like one night shift in my entire life. It was absolutely fucking miserable. It was okay, but bad thing wasn't working the night shift itself because it's very, very quiet and I like that. The bad thing is looking like shit at the end of your shift and having morning shift people come in afterwards and seeing you look like shit. That's the worst thing about it, in my opinion. Night shift rules. Night shift sucks! Very, very divided chat we have. Very divided shift. Night shift is good until you have to pull a double. Oh, that sounds so miserable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sage, thank you for $2. Dizzy Pants ASMR for 50k. I don't know what's do you want me to like wear my leather pants and just like rub them together or something? Just play the littlest, like play a sad song on my leather pants. I think you probably would hear it. I think you probably would hear it if I did that, yeah. No, I'll hand wash them. It's leather. You literally just wipe it down and do maintenance on it. That's it. Worked night shifts for about 4 years. Was always fun hauling tables and vacuuming until 4:30 a.m. Oh wow. That sounds like a lot of hard work. Latex legging removal. I've always wanted a liquid latex bodysuit. I've always wanted that. For fashion reasons, not fetish reasons, just to get things right. Just so we're clear on this, it was always for fashion. I've never gotten one. So we're clear because it's an incredibly niche item. And I'm too impatient for that. but it was always for fashion. I don't know. Listen, I read a lot of comic books growing up, so my idea of what looks good is probably not very based in reality of what actually looks good, okay? It's fashion! It's fashion! Latex is cool, but I'm not into it either. Realistically, I think it would just get like too sweaty. Too sweaty. But like, would I have loved to wear like a all latex one piece to prom? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would have. And I think that says a lot about why I didn't go to prom. Anyways, enough damning information about me. Enough damning information about me. Let's go take a look at some damning tier lists about my coworkers. Latex catsuit with shibari, nice. I think I'd like you know what? Yeah, maybe a latex outfit for streaming would make more sense. Yeah, maybe. Today, but that. Getting back on track. Today. We're doing some tier listing because I don't think we've had any tier lists with the new invaders made yet. So I thought I'd pop the cherry on that and add a little bit of a twist and do tier lists that literally nobody asked for, that might hit a little too close to home. So let's switch screens. Yeah. Popping cherries, you floozy. Well, someone had to do the honors. Hi, chat. Look at all these Doros. All these Okay, I want to ask why the Muyu Doro is so big. That's like the first one that immediately stuck out to me when I was doing these tier lists. I was just like, why is Muyu so big? Doro's my beloved. Thank you, Amy, for these. No, really, thank you, Amy. I was looking for one actually with our faces on it, but no one's updated theirs yet. So hopefully, eventually, we'll get one. But until then, we'll use Fedoros. Awesome Sauce Kirby, thank you for $5. Deep sea slugs are indistinguishable from hot dogs. Behold, Glizzy Glow Curl. Oh, you've been here for a while, huh? You've been here for a while. Inferno Paladin, thank you for $2. Fashionable latex is PPE. Safety equipment. I mean, in cosplay world, maybe, yeah. Gee, Dizzy, two Cleos? There's two Claras too, okay? But yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of tier lists. This is the first one. And this is, actually let me add a row here. Let me add a row above. This tier list here, okay? This first tier list is what talents do after stream. And to explain this tier list, at the top it's the good ones. So this is talents who will sit down, reveal their video, and reply to work messages. You know, like the work. Just because stream ends doesn't mean that stream ends or work ends, okay? These are the best ones. The nerds. So you? That's you? It actually is not. I'll reply to work messages, but I'm very bad about reviewing VODs. Below that is complete offline chores. Also good. These are also good, okay? Below that is the people who relax and touch grass. Also good, not as productive, but still good, right? Below that are the people who disassociate. And below that is the people who have a melty. Green is good. Listen, this is just the natural order these tier lists come in. Hey, that's you. I would say... I would say I'm more or less in the disassociate category. What's a melty? I'm so glad you asked. Basically, what happens is you have a nuclear meltdown. Okay, your brain actually turns to goo. And some people might experience their melty by writhing around on the floor like a worm. Others might cry on Discord. And you know, the worst is the ones that just start screaming in their sleep. But I would actually say I go more to disassociative. I usually need about like 2 hours of refraction time after stream, yeah? So Disney tier, I mean... as of recently... No, we'll put me in disassociative. I usually just need like really quiet time because I get like super overstimulated. Yeah, I have about 2 good hours where I need to just not talk to anyone. I'll reply to some messages if they're urgent. But as of lately, I've been a lot worse about doing that. Yeah. Disassociative melties. Yeah, I'm somewhere in between. I'd say I'm somewhere in between. Irie, what does she do after stream? I actually don't know. I'd say Irie's very, very busy. Irie's a very busy girl, so I'd say she'd probably actually complete most of her offline chores. You know? Like, I can imagine it, like, she drives home after work, okay? Parks her car, gets on the computer, replies to her messages, turns on stream, even if she doesn't feel like it because she feels bad for not streaming. And then after she finishes upstream, she turns around on her office chair, right? She turns around on her chair, and what greets her is a mountain of laundry that she has to fold before tomorrow because she has to go to work in the morning. And I'm smiling, and you're calling it sweet, but it's actually incredibly painful for her. F's for Irie in chat, yeah. That is oddly specific. It's my vision. It's my vision of her misery, her torments, the lamentations, the laments of Irie, Chisaka Irie. Wait, I shouldn't laugh. Abs in chat, yeah. Clara! How often? I see a lot of Clara ending stream only to stream again the same day. Yeah, Melty for sure. We'll use that. For Clara. We'll use that. Clara. Yeah, I would put her in Melty. I would have her do a little meltdown. But it'd be a short one. It'd be a really, really, really short one. And then she might like relax and touch grass. Except Clara doesn't really touch grass that often, so she'll just relax. Yeah. It'll be a very short melty. Cleo. Does Cleo actually end stream? I want to see. Can someone please? Is anyone keeping track of her total hours so far? I want to see what Cleo's total stream hours for May are. I don't know if she's upped her hours at all since joining FaZe, or if she's actually decreased them to give the audience a bit of a break to adjust. But like, I don't see her ending stream. I think she probably goes into completing offline chores. Because I know she has a little schnitzel dog. She has a little schnitzel dog. So she probably goes to take him on walks and stuff. I don't actually know if it's a boy or a girl. If anyone in chat knows, please let me know. She decreased streams by 1 hour. Oh, wow. Wow, really? Wow. I've seen several 12-hour streams already. Only 12 hours. Wow. Cleo, who are you even? Where's the 20-hour stream marathon, Cleo? Yeah, only 12. She's slipping. YouTube limits her powers. You're right, it probably does. It probably does. I basically only have Twitch to watch indies, and then now Cleo as Sleepy Amari. I do watch Lumi from time to time. Lumi streams at very good hours for me. Next up. See, we're getting through this pretty fast. We're getting through this at a reasonable, brisk pace, everyone. Yeah. Does streaming to both YouTube and Twitch combine hours? No, you have to calculate. You have to calculate only based on, like, what's exclusive. Count all the multi-streams as the same things, and then anything exclusive count separately and add it up. Arabi Dazzle, thank you for a super chat. A Heggstorian here. Over 60 hours per week. If she isn't having a break, she is rejuvenated by a cold fusion chamber. Dog is female, paralysis, tick, sex is unknown. I'm a woman, I'd have you know. I'm a woman, I would have you know. I just happen to have a very big bird. You're right, there's no real women on the internet. At some point, the real Dizzy Dokuro was just replaced by Earth 9 Dizzy Dokuro. And that's who has been streaming ever since. Maybe if you go back and watch enough VODs, you could figure out what stream it happened, but at some point, yeah. Girl equals guy in real life. Oh, I haven't heard that in forever, actually. Yeah, there's no such thing as women on the internet. Only men and narwhals. Every woman you're talking to on the internet is probably a narwhal dressed up like a woman who's catfishing you. Yeah. Exactly. Narwhal swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause... Sorry, I think I just got a flash of cringe because I realized how LOL so the randoms XD that was. Oh, I'm sorry. Little autistic. Somehow that's better than what I was envisioning. Master Grant, thank you for $2. I bet it was when Dizzy flew into the sun and died. Maybe. Kairisu, thank you for $2 as well. I thought it meant you had a melted grilled cheese. Oh, that sounds so good right now. That sounds so good. Dizzy, never do that again. Way to show your age. It's not that old. I feel like teenagers probably know what that song is. That's one of those like timeless things, right? Right? Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. It's like 20 years old. Are they still making music at least? Like, is there a more recent version of that song? Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, energy, up, 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 up. Weebles is still going. Oh, but they're washed. They're washed. It's kind of sad. Is that song? B is for brains, cause I've got brain damage. I'm deranged, insane. Got cerebrum like a cabbage. Is that also by Weebles? Is that same person? Ultrasound, yeah. I think so. Ultrasound. Unironically, I had that song on my playlist. Not my proudest moment. How do you know that song? Oh god! I know things. I know so many things. I'm basically... If Cleo is a Heggstorian, I'm like... the internet historian, only not as popular or as well-spoken. Oh god. Dizzy, that song, what about it? What about it? So autistic! Again, once again, a little bit better than what I was envisioning. Okay, Amy. Amy, let's see. Amy after stream. I think she has a meltdown. She absolutely... I can't explain it. I think she probably has a meltdown. Especially since she's playing that new Yaoi game or whatever. The new Yaoi Danganronpa. I think she probably has a meltdown because of that. Yeah. 100%, right? Melty and then sleep? Exactly. Melty and then sleep. See, Clara is melty and then touch grass. Amy is melty and then knock out. And then Amber. Yeah. Amy is in a permanent state of melty. It's just who she is, okay? No judgment. No judgment. We love Amy for it. And then Ember, guys. Ember disassociate. How did you guys know? You'd think that she'd be more productive, but no, she goes straight into disassociation. She told us? Oh god. Oversharing. I'm kindling Lamau. You gave her tips? Listen. We're both trying to get out of the disassociation state, okay? I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to get there. I'm not quite there yet, but one day for sure. Arina's pretty busy. So I would put Arina actually in... Well, Arina only streams actually after her exams are finished. So I imagine she wouldn't actually be in complete offline chores, but she'd be more of a reveal VOD and maybe reply to work messages. Like at some point she has to get to her project, so I think it'd probably be after stream. Yeah. She's pretty good about replying to me after streams, actually. She's pretty good. And then maybe after that she'll pass out. No, you don't think so? Welcome, Roa! Is that Oomphy? Hi, Roa! Hi! Thank you for the raid. Were you playing Pokemon? I was just talking about Arina. Hi, raiders. Oh, I should probably do a greeting since this is out of company, huh? Hi, raiders. My name is Dizzy Dokuro of... Do you see how I'm instinctively lowering my voice because it was Roa who raided me? I have to make it as sexy, you know? Hi, my name is Dizzy Dokuro of Phase Invaders. And right now we're doing some unconventional tier listing of all of my friends and co-workers. Deeper and more seductive? Is it working? Raiders, is it working on you? Help! Roa, I can't help it if your voice is naturally phone sex operator tier. Okay, you just have a nice voice. I can't help it. Citrus, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Boulderbug, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Cute but kind of sexy. How do I make it really sexy? How do I make it really, really, really sexy? Hi there. My name. I'm Batman. There it goes. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, that hits the spot. Yeah, I thought so. I really thought so. Keep going. I can't. I'm gonna get censored by YouTube if I keep going like that. Yeah. Can you deaf growl? Is that it? Something like that? Of course, a Batman voice is so sexy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was more Goku. I'm trying. It sounds like Naruto. You sound like you're going Super Saiyan. Look at me, and you'll see I'm more than meets the eyes. You think that I'll take... I don't know why a Ruby song automatically comes up when I think of Super Saiyan. Hotter than the sun in the middle of July. But it does. Ruby music does slap. It unfortunately slaps, and I unfortunately listen to it at the gym. But yeah, I think Arena reveals VODs and replies to work messages after stream. Yeah, exactly. Yang is blonde. She's basically Super Saiyan. She's basically Super Saiyan. That's the whole thing about her. Oh god, I just spilled my drink a little bit. 1 second. Let me take this off. I'm wearing layers, so I'm not just streaming in a nude chat. Get your brains out the gutter. I'm just wearing layers. Okay. Take what off? I'm just wearing a cardigan, guys. I'm just wearing a cardigan. Okay. Let's see. Reveals VODs and replies to work message. Next is Hina. Hina. I feel like Hina actually goes into disassociation. She's been doing very long streams recently. I feel like after long streams, if you don't usually do long streams, you naturally go into a disassociative state. Yeah. I'd say touch grass, but no, I think if you implied that, she'd literally go eel. I think she'd go eel a little bit. So I'm gonna go disassociate. I think, okay, actual grass touchers. Maybe Sleepy? Maybe Sleepy touches grass after streams? I could see that, right? I could see it being her. And also... EP hates stream. Okay, but she relaxes at least. She touches like fake grass. She probably like has a little fake plant at least. And if she does, I'll buy her one. And then she can touch that and take a nap. Yeah. Yeah. Pippa takes daily walks and such, but Pippa... I know Pippa's really good about her walks, actually. I do know that. But Pippa, I think, goes into disassociation after streams. Because it does take quite a bit out of you. Yeah. I think she does this before stream. And then she does this after stream. Yeah. I can see that. Mari touches grass. But Mari streams so late. Mari_en streams super late, you know? So I think it's probably not quite... She goes to the gym. I could see that. Late night gym goer. 24-hour fitness goer. Do they have those in the States? Is 24-hour fitness only a Canadian thing? I know they have like 24-hour gyms, but Mary's a gym rat. She's an absolute gym rat. She like because and I quote, Mari underscore en is a princess. She is a princess, if you will. And so she does not cook food for herself. So she eats whatever she wants. Sometimes she'll just eat cake for an entire week, and she'll just work really, really hard at the gym to burn it all off. So I think Mari probably goes into relax and touch grass category. Yeah. Let them eat cake! Exactly, let them eat cake. And speaking of cake, I guess there's Christmas cakes, or hags. Let's do the last person of Head Connect. Let's do the last member of Head Connect, Rooney, since we've done the others. I know for a fact Rooney is also a relax and touch grass person. 100%. Yeah, she drinks. Only on weekends, I think. Only on weekends. Sheena isn't in Head Connect. She helped out with Head Garden. But Head Connect is not all the Heads in Phase Connect. It's just myself, Clara, Rooney, and Irie. Yeah, just us. We do like a song together, maybe once a year. She's winking. Isn't it cute? Rooney is like the most woman to ever woman. The most woman to ever woman. I mean that in like, she's so feminine. She's so ladylike in her like how she presents herself. So she's the most woman to ever woman. She's a queen, bros. Exactly. If Mari underscore en is a princess, then Rooney is an evil queen. Evil complimentary. Yeah. Let me pause real quick. Let me take a break real quick so I can grab a snack to go with this drink. I'll be right back, okay, chat? I'll be right back. Sorry, I was chewing. Oh wait, wrong screen! Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, energy, up, 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 up. I should really add that to the waiting to the break screen. Guys! Chat, 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 chat. Leah, okay. I have to shout out a lot of the talents at FaZe right now, okay? Oh my god, Cleo just responded to me too. I have to do like a huge shout out and thank you to a bunch of the talents here at FaZe Connect because ever since I came back to stream like last week, right? I noticed that like I haven't been able to maintain my energy throughout streams. And so I asked today, like, to those of you with verbatim, I asked basically like to those of you guys with like good stream endurance, what like do you have any advice for me? Like I tend to get really hungry during stream because I'm a little bit of a grazer, so I eat usually like throughout the day. So for me to go like 2 or 3 hours without eating is kind of honestly kind of rare in a way. Like I eat little things here and there. And yeah, I run on a lot of caffeine. I do drink a lot of coffee. So it's hard for me this late into the day. And everyone like Urka replied with some advice. Leah replied with some advice. Lumia replied with like a lot of advice. Cleo just sent me like 3 paragraphs just now. Amy replied to me with advice. Irie and me were like talking for like an hour, the better part of an hour, and I really, really appreciate it. Okay. And they legitimately changed my life because Leah recommended that I just prepare food before stream and like leave it outside of my room so that when I get hungry I can just go out and like eat it, like get it to eat, so I don't have to spend extra time like reheating stuff while I'm streaming. And game changer, I am having dumplings right now. I am so I'm so happy. So if I do occasionally mute to have a bite, I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully this means I can go a little bit. I can work my endurance back up for you guys. Yeah, so simple but so powerful. Exactly. Yeah, dizzy, dizzy dumplings, dumpling time. Dizzy, dizzy dumplings, dumpling times. Dizzy, dizzy dumplings, dumplings time. Dizzy, dizzy energy, up, 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 up. 1 second while I have a bite. Okay, it's more like I gorged myself on that. But anyways, going back to the list, Iori. You know what? We actually have a surprising amount of grass touchers. I would say Iori probably touches grass. I'd say she's probably a grass toucher, yeah. Yeah, she's very active, actually. If I go anywhere with Iori, she's always walking. And so I have to, like, hold my breath so she doesn't hear me, like... so she doesn't hear me struggling to keep up. Yeah. She eats grass, touches grass. I don't know. I assume she likes grass. Grazes. Yeah, very healthy food gel. Oh, I think she might also complete offline chores because I think she tends to Is it too much fan service if I reveal this? Is this too much fan service? Never lay it on us? Please go on. Oh. You want to hear all of that? Oh, by the way, thank you for all the super chats while I was on a break. I just noticed. Thank you. Iori is a night showerer. She takes her showers at night. Yeah, fan service! Fan service! And now you too can take night showers and imagine that you are taking showers with Iori. Yeah. Yeah, incredibly lewd. Cold or hot water? You know, that's the $1 million question. That's a $1 million question. You're gonna have to get that fan service from her herself. Yeah. Sleep clean, Sasuga dear. Better been sleeping dirty, I guess. Okay, so we'll put Iori in relax and touch grass. Because some people, you know what? Some people take showers or bath. Or they bathe to relax, yeah. So we'll put her there. And then next is Jelly! Jelly! Ah, wah, 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 wah. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Heratic, thank you for $2. Any other Iori lore you can share with a class? How much you paying for it? Early play games, thank you for new memberships. Thank you, thank you. Jelly, what does Jelly do? You know what? No, I know what Jelly does. She's right here. She's right here with the invaders. She's right. I'm putting her next to us, so we're all together. So we're all together in a row because I know for a fact she has literally messaged me, and she's just like, I just laid down. Like I've just been laying down on the floor for an hour. So yeah, I'm putting Jelly in disassociate. Jelly just smokes and stare at the ceiling. It's probably not that far from the truth. That is probably not that far off. Okay. Leah. I think Leah's actually pretty good at replying to work messages after stream. Like surprisingly, I think Leah's actually quite good about that stuff. I wonder if she reveals her VODs, though. You think she has a melty? You think she has a melty? I think she's probably too tired. You guys are supposed to reveal your VODs, not for any particular reason, but as a streamer, it's kind of best practice to, like, you know, pick out clips and stuff you want after stream. But I don't know how many girls are actually good about that. Stuff like that. Like, you know, just basically look and see where you can improve and make notes for next times. Leah's Leah. She is Leah. She will be Leah. I don't know. Leah touches grass guaranteed after stream, though. After, I think... Weirdly enough, she's probably... No, What? Yeah, I'll put her in relax, touch grass, because for Leah, the most relaxing thing Leah can do is play Final Fantasy. So after streaming Final Fantasy, she's probably also still playing Final Fantasy. And that's a relaxing activity, so I'm gonna put her in relax and touch grass. True. Yep. Real. And then Loki. Loki 100% is a responsible human being. Loki is 100% just like a responsible person. Probably like works out. Probably like makes a really healthy dinner for herself. Probably gets cleaned up. That's Loki. That's Loki. You should exercise exactly. Most normal phase member. I think she Dude, I think she crushes normalcy, okay? I think she crushes normal by also being... She's not only normal, she's like above and beyond. She is like aspirational. Yeah. A functioning adult? She does more than that, okay? You do not gym that much as just a functioning adult, yeah. She like probably hits the gym more than most gym bros. One second, I'm just gonna take a bite of my food. She's a high-functioning adult? I would imagine so. Speaking of high-functioning, my favorite high-functioning autist, it's gonna go Lumi. So I would put Lumi in... Where would I put Lumi? I think Lumi actually gets a lot of chores done. I think Lumi also gets a lot of chores done because she like actually cleans. She like actually cleans. Like I think a lot of us can probably cook for ourselves, but the cleaning bit can get kind of hard. Yeah. She also is really good about doing her work. So she's technically in between these two. She's technically in between those two. Yeah. Is she manager levels competent? I'm sorry, how competent do you think our management is here? No comment. They're very sweet. They're very, very sweet people. They're very sweet people. Extremely. To the standard you set, I would say my standards are actually the hardest to meet in phase. I think as far as projects go, it's probably the hardest with invaders, yeah. Are they listening? Okay, Aiko herself will admit it. She's very, very good at gym. She's very, very good at her gym time. She's very, very, very bad with her sleep. Speaking of which, I need to reply to her. One second. Looks good. Oh, there we go. There we go. Dizzy hazing with newbies. They're not newbies anymore. They're not newbies. League player. If she has time. If she has time. Oh! Memory! Memory! Aiko just messaged me with a disappointed face emoji and just went, it's not that bad of a sleep schedule anymore. Anymore. Say hi, Aiko. Say hi to Aiko chat. Hi. I should be more careful. You never know when management is lurking. Okay, Memory. Memory, what do you think Memory does? Memory goes out a lot. Memory goes out a lot. I always see her Twitter posts of the different stuff she's doing. I always see, like, the different stuff she's working on. Yeah. Touch grass. Chores? I don't know how much experience Memory actually has doing chores. She does a lot of cooking. I mean, that's done on stream, so that doesn't count, right? Memory goes out, buys more Sanrio stuff. Cute! That'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. Memory doing chores is probably about as safe as Remy doing chores. Oh god. Oh god, see, Remy, the thing with Remy is I don't think she's purposefully having melties after stream. I think her life is just one gigantic, massive, never-ending melty. And so I have to put her on have a melty. I just have to. It's just, yeah, disaster after disaster. It's a constant melty. I'm sorry, Remy. I'm really sorry. Poor thing, poor baby. Poor baby. Speaking of babies, there's my baby Moya. Okay, let's be so fucking real. Like mother, like daughter. Like mother, like daughter, and also like clockwork. Yep. I don't know. She messaged me not too long ago telling me how excited she is to try some new stuff. So maybe it'll get better. Maybe. One second. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Have you guys ever seen? Have you ever seen the Nom cat? It's like one of my favorite not anime. Everybody is anime to me because I'm an anime girl. It's like a TikTok cat. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Love that cat. It's so cute. It's so cute. Wait, she's aging herself again. It's not TikTok. So anyways, Michiru. I feel like Michiru is actually quite responsible. She like says she's lazy, but I think she's actually quite responsible. Damichi. Yeah. And then alternatively, NASA. Come on, we wouldn't expect any less from NASA. She wouldn't touch grass though. She'd probably just go straight to bed. Just straight to bed with that one. Yeah. And then Ponko. Dude, why does Ponko's Doro instead of little feet looks like it has 3 boobs? Sorry, I never realized this about Ponko's Doro, but like now that I see it, I can't unsee it. Hot? What do you mean that's hot? Try boob? Try booba? That's on you, man. Because VTuber. Oh, true. I think Ponko is very, very, very likely to be in the disassociative tier. You know? Offline chores, maybe? You think so? You think she'd be here? What sort of chores would you even give a Ponko, though? Sweeping up breadcrumbs? That's all I could see. Because Ponko's Ponko, you know? Cook the pasta! She cooked the pasta! Oh, that's cute. Did she actually cook for her family a lot? That's so cute. Aww! Oh, let's put her in complete offline choice. Look! Hanko's a big girl now. She's all grown up. That's cute. That's super cute. And then Pico. That girl is always networking. That girl is absolutely always networking. She works so hard, honestly. I really wanna see Pico make it to an official 3D stage. I think that is probably gonna be like a really, really happy day in FaZe Connect. She can do it. Yeah. Let's go, Pico! She's super hardworking. So I'm gonna put her in reveal VOD and reply to work messages. She's quite organized. Yeah. Yeah. And then next is Hime. I think Hime actually also goes into this category. She's very, very good at managing her own projects. So this honestly, I'm pretty proud. 4 in reveal VODs and reply to work messages is pretty good. Yeah. Right. And then Isaiah. Isaiah's no longer with us. But I think she probably goes into the disassociate category. And then Sheena. Okay, Mimo! Mimo would like you to believe that she goes here. Realistically, she goes there. She will get to here, but she needs to do 1 hour here. And then after she does this, she will do this and this simultaneously. But peace and love. Post stream, Sheena goes here. It's her endless cycle. It's her endless cycle. Mimo love for real. Rapidazzle, thank you for a super chat. Sad beam maintenance counts as meltdowns. Yeah, I'd say so. I think it counts. Wait, melty is a meltdown? Yes. Well, it depends on the context of which you use the word, but yes. Okay. And then next is Tenmamaimi. Well, like, her offline chore is her work, so we're putting her there. We're putting her there. Because Tenma basically just work. Okay. Tenma works, and then she works again. That's basically Tenma's 9 to 5 and then her 5 to 9. And then maybe there's a couple hours of sleep in between that. Yeah, right? Right. Tenma has melties, but it's directed to us while still streaming. True. You know what? I actually have never managed to catch one of Tenma's like rants or like rage moments live on stream. I've only tuned in for Tenma's streams when she's incredibly calm. They're amazing. You're missing out. I see the clips, but I do want to catch one live one day. I've only caught one. Jealous. Just backseat her. Do you know how stupid it would look if me, Dizzy Dokuro of a Dizdale Dokudome were to ever backseat Tenmamaimi? You're crazy. You're crazy. You're actually insane. That could actually tilt her over instantly. Yeah, and it would be all directed at me, you assholes! What? You actually want me dead. You actually just want me dead. I'm like deeply offended right now. You would kill me? You would kill me for that? It's amazing content. Is that all I am to you? Oh god, no, Tenma would kill you. True. True, but the Melty would be funny. You assholes! 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 Okay, moving on. Moving on. Urka. I would backseat Urka. I would be backseating Urka and then we'd be like backseating each other. Because I think we're both kind of bad at video games. Especially quick time events. I was actually thinking of playing this one game recently. And then I heard from Urka that has quick time events. I bet she failed a lot of the quick time events the first time she played it. And then I decided not to play the game because I was just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the exact same gameplay, you know? One blue woman in Face Connect already did it, so you know? It just wouldn't be right if another one did it. Exactly. Yeah, I hate quick time events. I don't know why. I always feel like they should be easier than they actually are, but they're never that easy. Who's the slowest quick time event player in FaZe? Damn, you're asking for one hell of a competition between me and Urka. Yeah, we would be backseating each other into getting nowhere. That would be me and Urka. Yeah. Urka calls us gross and stupid and cries on X. No, I'm sure she loves you guys. Definitely your hag hands. Hey! We saw her play Expedition 333. Those quick times were extra hard. They were extra hard. Okay, Urka. I think she probably passes out. I think Urka probably passes out after streams. Because she streams super late. She streams super late. Yeah. And then last but not least is you. Who? I'm gonna say probably also passes out. Because I think you tends to do late night ASMR. Me? You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier. Soldier boy up in the hole. Watch me crank that. Watch me roll. Watch me. Doesn't that guy like sell counterfeit switches now or something? Not you, but like Soldier Boy. Yeah. He tried? Oh my god. I wonder if you can still get your hands on one. I'd buy one just for stream. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. This is the complete what talents do after stream tier list. Let me know what you guys think. I think... See, okay, the upper half is debatable. I think the bottom half of this... Perfect. Justice for Mima? No, girl. Let her respond when she comes back. It's this, followed by this, with a combo of these two things happening at the same time. But it's at least an hour of this. You should do another tier list. I have more. Do you want to see? I think the next one is Drum roll, please. The official cast system of Phase Connect. Boy, that was really a lot darker than the drum roll was. Okay, this holy whiplash. This is what originally inspired me to make this stream. Cause I was sitting in the tub actually, and I realized we actually have quite a number of royalty that has been introduced in Phase World canonically. Yeah, like Mari_EN. And then I thought, you know, we've never actually talked about income and poverty levels in on Phase World, and I think it's time. Right? All women are queens. Okay, ally. Okay. So, here's how this tier list works. At the top, we have the royals, okay? Lords of the land. And then we have high nobles. High nobles are dukes, are duchesses, okay? Related to royalty, perhaps. And then after that, it's the elites. The elites of the world. And then below that are knights. Knights, yeah. And then we have merchants. Merchants. Peasants. And last but not least, I'm gonna tell the homeless. The homeless. Where is God? I don't know. Top tier. Depends on where they're living, okay? Like, listen, Loki is a god. But Loki is living in Yu's shack. So, like, by all accounts, she's basically homeless. She has a shrine. Where is the shrine? On the streets. What does that make her? Homeless. Homeless. Worshippers, we are homeless. Spooky nerdy skeletons. Sending shivers down my spine. Thank you for $10. Fun fact, you do metal screams by doing raspy sigh, vibrating the vocal folds done without joke, dizzy love. Also, is screaming into the void fruitlessly a melty? Dizzy love. Absolutely it is. Okay, how do I do this? Doing a raspy sigh. How is that? Scary? I'm scary? Vocal cords are crying. We do itch a little after that one. Do you have a fur ball? Yeah. You can get more lip biscuit. Do I have to go lower or higher for that? Lower or higher? Is my cat about to puke? Yeah. No. No. Crumples, thank you for $5. Oops. Sorry, YouTube just cut out on me. YouTube just cut out. 1 second. Thank you for $5, Crumples. Hi, Dizzy. Just tuned in. Don't know what's happening, but I would every one of those Doros. Next question. You would what to the who now? You would do what to the who now? And Jack Johns, thank you for a super chat. Dizzy, where are you getting all these video ideas? I honestly spend a lot of time online. Yes. And 729060, thank you for $5. Real butter cookies, no Mima, starts melties, then achieves all post-stream states. Exactly. Exactly. See, I'm a real butter cookie. Are you a real butter cookie? Okay, next. Irie. Let's go alphabetical again. Irie. Irie's technically a knight because she's technically in the military. So that one's easy. Yeah. She might be like a trainee knight or something. She's a lieutenant. Oh, yeah, so she's a knight. She's absolutely a knight. She even has a sword, exactly. And then there's Clara. Okay, Clara's interesting. Because merchant. I don't think she's merchant. I don't think she's necessarily homeless, because canonically she's a showgirl, which would put her in a peasant tier, but also, like, you know, entertainment is the lowest form, like the lowest career path you can take. So she's like the bottom of a barrel peasant. But oh, you're right. She's also the Uwu Apple Princess. So she's technically, but UIP, the Uwu Apple Princess, isn't it technically a creature separate from Clara herself? Maybe it's noble bloodline. Yeah, maybe she had royal blood, but she chose to pursue the path of a songstress, which makes her a peasant. It's just like that one Barbie movie, Barbie, Princess and the Pauper, where instead of taking over her kingdom, Barbie decided to become a songstress for like 2 years out until finally she thought it was time to settle down with a prince and regained her royal status. Amazing fucking movie, by the way. 10 out of 10 would recommend. You can put a second Clara at royalty? No. That Clara looks dirtier. That one looks dirtier. Ron because blah 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 blah. Ron because blah. Thank you for a super chat. In some way, Clara represents a jester. Not gonna lie, I see it. UAP kind of dirty though. True. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the bait. I'll take the bait. Next up, Cleo. Oh, I see some discussion in chat about this. Some discussion. People think high noble, merchant. How has her shilling been? Historians, how has Cleo's shilling been? Has it been good? She's a master shill. Elite at minimum. Historians used to be nobles. That's true. She would have to at least be... Cleo has to at least be here to receive an education. And considering that she is an educator herself, she could possibly be here. But I don't think she taught private, which means she's here. Because I don't think she was ever like, you know, teaching princesses. Actually, she is! She is a teacher of the princesses! Because she's Mari_EN's teacher! Which makes her a high noble. Because you have to be a high noble to teach royalty. Right? Right? Bedazzle, thank you for super chat. Cleo, phase advisor to Mari Mari. Courtier technocrat in Je suis tradition. That's not canon lore though. It's canon lore if I say it is. And while we're at it, let's just move Mari Mari underscore EN straight to princesses. Princesses! Princesses! A high noble sent to the nunnery. You guys are mean. You guys are mean. Although she would have a lot of time for EU4 in a nunnery. Why is Loki homeless? Because where are shrines located? On the street. Exactly. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Okay, next. Oh, it's me! I literally wasn't watching. Next is me, guys. Next is me. I am not homeless! I am not homeless! I am of the working class. I am a merchant. I am a merchant. Would you like to shop my wares? 100% homeless. I am not homeless. Peasant! No, I'm a coffee merchant. I'm a coffee merchant. I even have a catchy jingle, guys. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, energy up, 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 up. Do you have a couch, Dizzy? On that note, guys, I'm very excited. As soon as I get paid for April, suck it up, please. I basically last night I decided, and I'm really excited about this. Well, okay, to give some context, I was having a really rough time. I was having a very, very rough day yesterday, and after having a little bit of a melty, not a stream-related melty, don't worry. I don't know. I felt like I needed to do something to make myself feel better. So I basically made the decision to renovate my balcony this summer, or like redo my balcony this summer. I don't own, so I can't do much, right? Like I can't paint my walls like that. I can't redo flooring or anything like that. But I feel like balcony stuff could be really nice. And I've been talking about it a lot, about wanting to spend more time outside and enjoy nature and stuff a bit more. But so I basically just thought like there's no better time than the present. And I saved most of the money I earned, so I figured just this one time I'll probably just redo my balcony and I'll splurge a lot on it, and like maybe get a fire pit or something. I want to make it this is so weeby, but I want to make it like a Zen garden theme. I want to make it like a Zen garden theme so I can like, I don't know, make myself a little quiet place, like a little peaceful place. Yeah. So I'm waiting for that next paycheck to come in, and I'm gonna get like a outdoor sofa set before I get an indoor sofa set, because I still don't have one. But it'll be nice, I swear. That sure is weeby, but sounds nice. Thank you. 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter sand garden. I'm thinking about it. I think I might want a sand garden. I'm thinking about it. The fire pit. Okay, the idea behind a fire pit is so I can enjoy it year round. Yeah. Red Shipley, thank you for the soulful fun. Thank you. Hey. You guys still have to hold your money. I'll tell you when you can spend it. You hold it for now. Your sister's gotta come and steal it. Oh god. Oh fucking god. I don't know. Thankfully, she doesn't really contact me anymore. If you guys want the family update, I'm not really in contact with my sister. I still talk to Brother Bug a fair bit. I did, unfortunately, see Sister Bug like a month ago. And then, I won't get into it because it was a whole thing. I called Mother Bug. Well, I didn't even call her. I texted Mother Bug, Happy Mother's Day. And then the results of that were... well... Joe K, thank you for $10. Can you hold my money for me? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Joe. Mercenary 56, thank you for a super chat. All I heard was to spend my money. Thank you. Asian mother results. I wish I had a talk with some of the other girls about this. Cause last night, I don't want to name names in case we're not comfortable with people knowing, but I had a talk with some of the other girls about what we did for Mother's Day yesterday, and everyone was just sharing their little tidbits and stories or whatever, and just like little minor complaints like, oh, my mom keeps bothering me, like, oh, when are you gonna settle down, stuff like that, right? Like typical, very, very typical parent stuff. Things I'm sure all of you guys have heard before, right? And then it gets to me and I just... I drop the nuke on them and their response is just like... 3 O's. Like 3 separate O's, one after the other. I felt so bad. Because for me, it's a typical Mother's Day. But for them, it was just like, your parents trying to use you to commit tax fraud? So that was my Sunday night. Yours too? Yeah, very common. It's a very typical thing. Yeah. Again. Yeah, it's like at least a annual thing. Frigidelace Love Beans number, thank you for $10. I want to contribute to the Zen Garden future. Thank you. Inferno Paladin, thank you for $2. The best fire pits have grill and flat iron attached. Do you have recommendations? That sounds so awesome. That sounds so good. Hey Dizzy, where my hug at? Also, what is this we're doing? We're doing random tier list for Phase Connects, yeah. Solo stoves are nice. Oh, I'll look into it. Thank you. Mine is built myself. Can you build me one? Can you just build me one? Thank you. Joe K, thank you for the $10. Well, and Mercenary, thank you so much for Aka Super. All I heard was to spend my money. Hold your dollar bills. You will... Chat, I'm not telling you this as some fucking reverse psychology thing. Like some of you may think. You might think that this is me like... you know, subtly trying to tell you guys to donate to me. I am genuinely telling you, please don't spend for another few days or until I tell you to, because you are going to regret it. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so well known for my subtlety. Yes, absolutely. Findom good. Findom responsibly. Hold. Merch or outfit or both? You're gonna just have to stick around and find out. Do you guys remember that show? Sticking around. Da 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 da. Los! Thank you for You're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret this. Oh, thank you for the Akasupa. Barmy was thank you for $2. I just heard spend. What about spending money? I just want everyone here to know, Agamanta, that I'm actually hard of hearing. And if you cannot hear the words that I am saying to you, you should get checked and maybe have a hearing aid put in. What? You guys are so annoying. You guys are fucking annoying. You guys are so annoying. Okay, Amy, getting back to the stream. Who said that? That is an option though. Yes, it's an option, an optional. You don't have to go into it. Zincro, thank you for 22 months. Does even the fact that you didn't make this Digimon theme so much hate? What do you mean you're not using Digi-Egg to Ultimate Evolution? I'll calm new memberships one day. One day. The villain in glasses, thank you for $2. I heard spend money on Dizzy or I'll regret it. Pookie, chat, Pookie. Oh, Deuce, thank you for $20. Thank you. Jack Jones, thank you for his currency. Aren't super chats free? Yeah, they're free. Guys, you know none of this is actually making it to my Zen Garden Fund because the Zen Garden Fund is going to be based on what you sent me last month. Thank you very much, by the way. Lua's Ed GM, thank you for the super chat. Instructions unclear, please repeat yourself. Salamander, thank you for 50 gifted memberships. Streamex, thank you for $20. Oh, nice. That's an option. The Silent Knight, thank you for the 25 currency. Nobody never said no to money. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to it. I'm just saying, wouldn't that money be better spent in literally a few days? I like Turtles 117. I'm confused. I'm not shocked. Look, I don't even have enough people in my chat. I don't even have enough people in my chat for all of those gifted memberships to hit anymore. You guys should stop. Just if you feel the need to send something, send pennies. Send pennies instead. Pennies for the homeless. The homeless. Speaking of which, let's just be real. Amy kinda gives. Captured orphan that was experimented on. Right? Right? True. She lives in a lab, exactly. But evil mages are experimenting on her. But evil mages. Bower, thank you for $5. Thank you to what now? Stop. Arxenium, thank you for $9.99. Hope this reaches the homeless. This ain't no charity. This ain't no charity. I'm a merchant, okay? You shouldn't be giving a merchant handouts. You shouldn't be giving a merchant handouts. We're sneaky. We're sneaky like that. Yeah. Amy draws 100% homeless. Oh god. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Amy. Merchants gotta sell stuff. That's right. Dizzy coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy. Available on shop.phase-connect.com. I just joined up AI summary as well. What's it saying? Okay, I'll send pennies in uneven amounts. RB Grizzly, thank you for a super chat. Kind of seems like a whole lot of steps, but thank you regardless. 2 more days of having it stuck in my head. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6. The date has been announced, guys. And then Ember. Okay. Ember? Knight? Knight? She can fight. But I feel like Ember's like the sort of knight that took a fucking arrow to the knee, you know? So would that reduce her to peasant? Yeah, basically a town's guard. She's like a high-level peasant then. She's like a high-level peasant. Disabled veteran. Yeah, you'd meet her, and then she'd be like, I used to be a knight, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Homeless? No. She's married to me, and I'm a merchant, so I'll keep things afloat. But I think that puts her straight down to peasantry. Yeah. Arrow to the knee is married. Yeah, I'm Arrow. Jonathan, thank you for $5. Made you look. Thank you. Shout out Drake, thank you $2. Dizzy song in my head in work meeting tomorrow. Dizzy, dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy energy, up. And then next is Arena. I would put, just because she's highly advanced technology, right? Just because she's highly advanced technology, Arena automatically goes to elite in my opinion, because only an elite would have access to that kind of tech. So straight to elites. And then Hina. Hina is interesting. She is technically a bird of the moon, or a moon priestess, I believe. Which I think, solely on being the fact that she's a priestess, at minimum she's at the same level of an elite. By design, I agree she looks more like a high noble. Clergy is usually nobility. Oh, she would be a clergy member. Okay, right there. High noble. And celestial seamstress would also be high noble. Seamstresses are usually the working class, though. I don't feel right. Like, this is wrong. Putting her in peasant is wrong. Oh, but if she's a seamstress, wouldn't she be a merchant? She'd be like a merchant to the high class. Yeah, she'd be a high class merchant. She'd be like, here's the thing. Merchants can be just as wealthy as high nobles. But we're not. We sell our wares. Well, we sell our wares, yeah. And Sadby is her little apprentice. Absolutely. Mima is a celestial. I put God. Chat, I put God in homeless. I will put your damn celestials in homeless too. God is homeless makes sense, actually. Right? Right, poor Loki? The world is their home. And if their world is your home, then you don't truly have a home. Because home is wherever the heart is. And your heart belongs to the world. Therefore, homeress! Therefore, homeress. Let's see. Some believe she's a... Oh, chat summary. Viewers are discussing Sheena's profession and social status. Some believe she is a high noble, while others believe she is a skilled artisan or merchant. She would be like a higher tier merchant than me. She would absolutely be a higher class merchant. I sell to everyone, okay? I sell to nobility and peasants alike, okay? She not only caters to the elites and up. That's it. And that's how she amasses her wealth. Okay. Next, though, is Iori. Iori's a maid, canonically. So she goes straight into peasants. Just absolute peasantdom. Knight? No, she's not a knight because she's a secret agent. So she is a secret killer. She's a hired assassin who also happens to be a maid. So that's really peasant class. And then Jelly. She thinks she's one of these, but canonically she's not. So I might drop her to nobles, but everyone's saying that she's homeless. Homeless alien? That's... I can kind of see it. You make a very, very good argument. You make a very, very good argument. Mud Hut is a home, but it's about as much of a home as a shrine. But you know, maybe it's while like, you know, if Jelly got isekai, I'm sure it would go in the direction of she would be isekai as a small orphan child, as a strange orphan child that's picked up by a higher nobility. So she's homeless, but hopefully a high noble picks her up one day and she gets to live the rest of her life being doted upon. Yeah. Isn't Jelly a knight? No, but Star Knights are just fellow homeless. Star Knights are just fellow homeless who really like Jelly, so they protect her from the evils of the world. Yeah, they're homeless gang. They're homeless gang. She is our princess and we will have an uprising in her name soon. Huzzah! I shall join the homeless jolt. Wait, she'd be so good in a cultivation story. She would be so good in a cultivation story because she would lead like the coalition of beggars. And they would sell your info! They would sell your info online. Cultivation! The beggar sect! Wait, that's so good! Can someone write the fanfic? Holy shit, I'm obsessed. I'm actually fucking obsessed right now. Let's cultivate together, Star Knights. Let's cultivate. On it, thank you. Next is Leah. She's a thief? So I think it would have to be peasant class? Yeah, straight to peasantry, right? I think that one's undeniable. Oh, and then there's Lumi. She's also a thief. but in like a very space pirate way. And pirates live on uncharted seas. Which makes her homeless. Which makes her homeless. Wait, why is the average cast tier of an invader so fucking low? What is this? Why are the old invaders like the bottom fucking echelon of the world, and then all the new invaders are top class elites? What the fuck is this? What sort of agenda are they pushing? Oh god. Oh god, chat is calling me old and busted. Oh god. Sakuna can afford premium invaders now. They are pretty great though. They are pretty fucking great. Okay. Next is Kokuromo Memory, who is canonically a fairy. Which are canonically the homeless. Wait, there's so many homeless at FaZe! There's so much homeless at FaZe Connect! Mitra is a witch. Okay. A witch can technically also be an alchemist, so she's at least peasant tier. She's at least a peasant. She's like a high tier peasant. Clara has to be lowest tier because she's an entertainer. Merchant, true. She peddles her potions. That's perfect. Merchant, yeah. Yes, thank you. And Muyu. She would also actually go into merchant tier because she takes after her mother. And she probably sells her alchemy skills, yeah. An elite brat milk merchant. That's also kind of potion. Hey. Okay. A village milk seller. And whatever she wants to sell to make money, I'm proud of her. Yeah. She's a counselor, she lives outside homeless? Holy shit, the FaZe orphanage is gonna be overrun at this rate. We really have to put more money. Really have to put more money into social services at this point. Okay, maybe not. Oh, Agent Chief, thank you for 5 currency. Husband Dizzy. Wait. Husband Dizzy, you spent too much on cards for children. Now we are homeless. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Thank you for super chat. Mr. thank you for $2. Redhead Step-Tubers, thank you. Scarlet Skies, Jelly is a peasant in a cardboard headband. No, that's so sad. Okay, next up is Nasa. Isn't she on a fucking island right now? I'm sorry, but she is homeless. To the homeless! She lives in a cave and in the mountain. That's even more homeless core! At least if she's on an island, she's not homeless, she's stranded. This is Hobo Connect now. Dragons equal nobles and royals. Only Only if those dragons help save the world. There's no canon lore to say that dragons help save Faye's world, okay? She's homeless. Homeless. Panko. Panko came from a village, right? Panko came from a village. And now she's in the mafia. Which puts her at peasant, but like a high peasant. She's a peasant, but she's like a rich peasant, you know? Mafioso because she's elite. 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 Oh, mafia. I guess you could say mafia's elite. In a way. In a way, sure. She was born peasant. She was born peasant, but worked her way up to elite. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. How does that sound? Douglas MacArthur, thank you for $5. Pictured Nasa as a more Diogenes core homeless, like in a barrel and rocking it. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Mafia boss elite. Okay. Okay. Cult of personality, thank you for $2. Which face idol would be a hardest Elden Ring boss? Michiru. Abso-fucking-lutely Michiru. Tom All Thumbs, thank you for a super chat. Panko sells protection, and if you don't pay, there will be problems. Italian banker, oh god. Okay. Pico. To the orphanage. To the orphanage. I'm sorry. But she can work her way out of homelessness! She can work her way out! I believe in her! She's very hardworking! She's very hardworking. It's canonically true. Exactly, exactly. She's adoptable. She's adoptable. Please. Please. Adopt a face talent. Save the homeless from the streets. Give these sad girls a home today. And then Pippa. Pippa's interesting. Pippa's interesting because now she has like a whole... She has that whole like Shipkin Shippa form. And to be bequothed a ship, you have to at least be a part of the military, so that would make her a knight. But she probably had a peasant upbringing, so she's a peasant who worked her way into knightdom. Yeah. And you know, maybe if she works hard, eventually she'll become one of the elite or royalty in her own right. But right now she's a knight. Yeah, she has her own country too. Dizzy, is that canon? Is that canon? Because last time I heard here, the canon is she came from a village. Is Pakistan real? Is Pakistan recognized by the Faye's world government? She's basically, if you think about it, she's basically Griffith. She's basically forming her own country. Like, this is basically her journey to form her own country and make Pakistan a recognized state by the world government. Yeah. So she's like a knight class. She's like a knight class who's got to work her way up, and then eventually she will become royalty. Yeah. Peppa did nothing wrong! Peppa did nothing wrong! Planeta Missionary, thank you for $2. Who's Casca then? Does that make Ember guts? Well, this got dark really fast. Boy, this stream took a really dark turn. Well, I guess it was in the title. Oh no, the eclipse is soon. We better start wrapping up this stream. We better get rid of this tier list, man. We better yap faster. We better get through this faster then, okay? Tenma is also a strong candidate for gods. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that. Speaking of Tenma, where would we put Tenma? She is working class, actually. Tenma is working class canonically. And she comes from a Fox Village. So she's like a mid-tier. She's a mid-tier peasant. She could be the elite because she could be a secretary. I don't think she's a merchant. I don't think she's a merchant necessarily. I think she's either like a higher tier peasant or low tier elite because she can read and write. You know? Merchant is a high tier peasant, I know, but like it's slightly different. I think I'd be okay with her as an elite. We'll put her in elite. We'll show Tenma some respect and have her as an elite. Yeah. And then Remy. Okay, Remy is interesting because isn't she technically the daughter of the Lord? But she's also like so homeless coded. She is like literally so fucking homeless coded. Maybe she was formerly a high noble or royalty, but then her kingdom fell. Her kingdom fell and she's illegitimate. She is illegitimate. So fallen noble into homeless. Fallen noble into homeless. Jack Johns, thank you for super chat. Thank you, Dizzy, very educational. Oh, look at that. Calvin, thank you for super chat. Pippa is dropping asteroid to the phase world to punish a people whose souls weighed down by Matera. Wait, that's kind of good. That's kind of awesome writing. Oh, Remy is Tenma's son, which makes her minimum peasant. True. Oh my god, wait, no, I have lore. Tenma's illegitimate son, who was left in the orphanage. I like it, poor Remy, but it tracks. Listen, Murphy's Law should be renamed as Remy's Law, okay? The worst thing can and will happen. Worst thing can and will happen. Jeez, Tenma, take responsibility. Hey, she has a career. She has her career to worry about. Okay? It's not... The elites don't have it easy either. The world of elites is not easy either. Okay. Moving on. Next. We have... Okay, this one's super easy. Remy. Or Rie, who is in royalty. Princess, you don't have to think about it. Canonical, easy. Okay, and that brings us to Rooney Ruse, or merchant class. Merchant class, even well, she was a nun originally. She is a nun, so she's originally clergy. She's originally clergy. So originally she would have been here. But now she's like, yeah. Now she probably like sells like evil spells and stuff to high nobles and elite who wanna like play political games, yeah. Rooney has a mansion. Okay, then she's a high tier merchant then. Easy. Excellent, thank you for $20. Can I bribe you to put Rooney higher? She'll take it out on our rue points if she doesn't place higher. She's a rich merchant. She's a rich merchant. The merchant class can be very wealthy. Yeah. Sells curses on... She sells curses on Etsy. Holy shit, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. I love that so much, you guys. Literal evil queen. No, she's an evil woman. There's no mention of her being a queen. Okay. The tiara? Decoration. Dizzy mid-merchant? Realistically speaking, I'm probably right here in merchant class because I think I am... Well, Mooney is a baby. Mooney is just a baby. I'm probably the only one that deals in goods for peasantries. Yeah, peasantry goods. Nora Clip, thank you for 15 months. Thank you. Drake Kurt, thank you for $5. Rooney is the leader of Russia and its demon army, a major nation at war with the Moon Kingdom. You guys are LARPing so hard. You guys are LARPing so damn hard. Tom All Thumbs, thank you for a super chat. Dizzy, I need a stream of you writing multiple fics about this AU. Thank you. Sleepy Dan, thank you for $5. Wemmy was a high noble until she burned her mansion down in an air fryer accident. Yeah, makes sense. Well, we want to escape reality, Dizzy. Oh god. Oh god. Let's see. Next is Saya, who's a blacksmith. Saya goes into peasant because she is working. She does have a working job. Retired, I guess. A retired blacksmith. And then Sleepy. Sleepy is military adjacent, which puts her directly in knight category. Oh, you're right! Blacksmiths are merchants! I didn't think about that. Merchant! To the merchant category! Sleepy knight. Bear sleepy. Ooh. And that brings us to Urka. Urka is canonically one of the homeless. She used to be an elite. And chose to be homeless. She is like the most canonical homeless. Yeah, she lives under a rock. That's Fujikura Urka or Urufu to you. There's a whole song. She's a bard. She's a homeless bard. Exactly. F you. And then you. You has a detective agency, which puts her at low tier peasant. And she also takes care of a homeless god. Working peasant, exactly. Night, LARPers! She's a detective! She's a detective! They are not the same. Caleb the Wanderer, thank you for $2. Thank you. Mooney, thank you to currency. Rooney is noble not by blood, but by land army. Rich merchant who happens to hire her own mercenary army. I said what I said. I'm finalizing this. This is the definitive phase caste system. Definitive. It's perfect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I know. I know. It sucks you failed. Joke's on you. I'm in the company. I define meta. I define canon. It's Dizzy Dokuro. Hold on. It's Dizzy Dokuro's world, and you're all just living in it. No! Yeah, well, you best start to enjoy it, because you're not ever leaving it. But it's okay. It's okay. Hey, there's still more tier lists. There's still more tier lists, okay? Like, who would commit which crimes? This one will be easy, you think so? Wait, can we just talk about the fact that we have an incredible homelessness problem at Phase Connect? What the fuck? That's like almost half a company. Well, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense that there would be less people in the ruling class than there would be in the bottom tiers. Yeah, we need a soup kitchen. Please beg the royals of Faye's World to please open up a soup kitchen ASAP as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, next is crime. Criminal activity. Which girls would commit what crimes? Faye's World has more nobles and royals than merchants. You know, very good for my business. Very, very, very good for my business, yes. Wow, almost 3 hours. Tier listing is very serious business, guys. Tier listing is very serious business. And I had a midstream snack. Okay. What's with the duplicates? I think we just threw all the Doros. Onto the tier list, so that's why. Because some Doros have special forms, like glasses or tongue. Okay, let me explain the tiers. At the top, we have violent crimes, like murder. Below that is property crime. Below that is organized crime, which is sometimes violent and property crime, but is done in a criminal organization. I think this is pronounced inchoate crimes, where it's like you're planning, you're aiding, you're abetting a crime. And then you have white collar financial crimes. Let's upgrade that to include financial as well. Financial. And then at the very, 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 very bottom of the list, we have petty crimes. Yeah, petty crime. Like jaywalking. Or like, I don't know. Criminal mischief. Yeah. No war crimes? Oh, I should have added that, huh? Well, whatever. That goes into violent, erratic. Rooney at petty crime, but she embellished her crimes to seem like organized crimes. I could see it. I could totally see that. We need a nuclear option tier. Yeah. Okay. Now the big one out of the way. Let's talk about who would commit what crime. Now, I think Irie is way too good-hearted to actually commit anything, like even a petty crime, like she might jaywalk. But also, Irie is a girl's girl, which means Irie would absolutely help me hide a dead body. So she goes right there, in aiding and abetting. Yeah. And I appreciate her for that. Thank you, Irie. And then I think Clara. Oh God. Oh God. I can't say what sort of crimes Clara would commit. Where does necrophilia go? Let's see, let me Google this. Solicitation. Violent? It's a violent crime? It's already dead. Technically property? Yeah, we're gonna have to put her there. We're gonna have to... Lewd crimes. That's a good one. It's actually a really good one. Add a row below. Lewd crime. And that's gonna be where Clara goes, yeah. Yeah. Thankfully it's with a dead body or a skeleton, so it's not too bad. You know, I don't know how many years you can actually get for that. So yeah, first of her first in the lewd crimes category. Garling, thank you for $5. Old Pippo would commit violent crimes and current Pippo would aid other towns with their crimes. I think Pippo would still commit violent crimes. I think we could still solidly put... Honestly, the violent crime category is like the easiest crime category. By far. By far, right? Yeah, literally Pippa the Ripper. Literally Pippa the Ripper. Like, listen. You can put Pippa there. You could easily put me there. Easily put me there. You know. I'd probably be somewhere between these two, but you could easily put me in violent crime. I also have terrible anger issues. Who else? Amy. Amy goes straight into violent crimes. She would like have a psychosis and commit a lot of violent crimes. I could see that. Tenma. Oh yeah. Yeah, we put Tenma in violent crimes. We put Tenma in violent crimes immediately. Okay, let's talk about the actual crimes though. Let's talk about the actual crimes. Jelly's crime is... Pippa's crime... I don't know, she'd probably... I feel like it'd be like... It would have to do with fire. I think it would have to do with fire, you know? I think Pippa would probably be an arsonist. Which actually would put her in property crime. Unless she did it with the intent of killing people. You know what? Maybe she's a property criminal then. Yeah, just a little arsonist. A quiet little arsonist. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Arson is a violent crime? Okay, well, back to violent crimes it is. Back to violent crimes it is. Yeah, arson at a Walmart. Arson at a Walmart. Amy would blow a school up. I don't want to legally admit to anything. And Tenma would straight up just beat up a man. You keep us in a cage. But that's for your own good, honey. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy energy. Up, up, up. Is that cute? Is that cute? Yeah, it was cute. Alright, back to rating criminals. Okay. Okay. Cleo. White collar. 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 I could also see her being in organized crimes. I could also technically see her being an organized crime, but like, get your bag, Cleo. Get your fucking bag. She is cutting checks at most white collar, organized war crimes. I can see it. As a Hextorian, yes, white collar. Oh, a lot of Hextorians here. Hi guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Hope you've been enjoying Cleo's first week at base. Yeah, white collar. Yeah, she's a mom, guys. She's a mother. She's a mother. She needs the money. She gets a pass. Ember. Violent crimes. The only real lore we have on Ember is she at some point just punched the sun and survived it. So absolutely violent. Mm-hmm. She likes arson, man. She does kind of like arson now that you mention it. Lewd crimes too? Hey, none of those boys can prove anything. Next up is Arena. Next up is Arena. I think Arena... Did you guys ever watch Futurama? Did you ever watch Futurama when, Did you ever watch Futurama when all those robots would, like, get drunk on motor oil? I absolutely think Arena would steal your motor oil, hence your property, and get absolutely wasted on it. And then prepare to... Well, it wouldn't be a lewd crime because it'd be fully consensual with a dragon. With a dragon. So she manages to get away without lewd crimes, but she has committed property damage. Yes. Spyro's dad specifically. Yeah, if he's in Phase World. Dude, if Spyro's taking a family vacation in Phase World, he should watch the fuck out for his father. Okay, next is Hina. I feel like it would have to be petty crime. It would have to be petty crime, and she would feel really, really bad about it. She would feel really, really bad. Like, it would be like, oh, I spat my gum on the sidewalk, and she'd feel really, really bad. Oh no, littering! Oh no! Ran a stop sign more like? Oh, I don't think she'd run a stop sign on purpose. I don't think she'd ever. No. Iori. And I will not explain. I will not explain further than that. Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next. Yuri is literally organized and violent, though. She can have multiple charges against her. She can have multiple charges. Sleepy Dan, thank you for $2. P. Dizzy is still on trial. Thank you. Calvin, thank you for a super chat. Arena checking in. Oh god. Douglas McArthur, thank you for $5. Could be violent though. Think about it. Someone hurt a sad bee and she goes murderous. Oh, for Sheena? For Sheena? Actually, Sheena's constantly committing the act of public indecency. Like quite constantly. Have you seen her main outfit? So she kind of just gets forced into lewd crimes. Not in a crab hoodie? Well, I can promise you there's no pants under that thing. It's sexy, not indecent. Zigzag. Okay. Modern Sheena fans would not know. Modern Sheena fans would not know of an orc incident of 2024. Okay, next is Leah. I think Leah goes into organized crime. Right? Something like that? Or something like that. Oh, wait, maybe white collar financial? Disorganized crime, more like it. Yeah, I think she might go into white collar. Yeah. Property, canonically a thief. Violent, lewd crimes as of lately. Leah is not lewd, she is a teen pop sensation. I'm good to agree with property. As her final charge. Yeah, theft is a property crime. Okay, next. Okay. Loki is actually surprisingly easy. Loki would go into financial and it would be laundering all of your offerings to her shrine. Very easily financial crimes. Right there. Yeah, you see it? True? Okay. And then Lumi also canonical thief. That goes straight into property crime. Pretty easy. All your lemons. She is responsible for the lemons shortage of 08. I'm a lemon bitch. I'm a lemon bitch. I'm a lemon bitch. You taste just like lemonade. I'm a zesty bitch. Don't hesitate. I like how my voice automatically becomes bitchier whenever I sing that song. Jesus Christ. Okay, next. My underscore en. Why are you guys saying lewd? It would obviously be fucking organized crimes, guys. It's obviously organized crime. She is a princess! She is a princess! Distribution and racketeering, exactly. Oh god, not chanting Fent. Not chanting Fent, oh gosh. Okay, next. Memory. Probably violent because she would poison you. I think that counts as violent. Right? Yeah. It's a crime of passion. It's a crime of passion. A grand day out. Yeah, that's violent because she might kill me. Okay. And then let's see. The next one. She loves you with her knife. Oh, scary. Mitru? The thing with Mitru is I feel like she'd be too lazy to commit crimes. I don't think she has the energy in her. She would eat you if hungry. Kills you to eat you. She would steal meat. Oh, that's petty levels. That's petty. Yeah. Petty crimes. Mitru to a petty criminal zone. Moo you. Is that fucked up that I feel like it'd be a white collar thing? Is it fucked up? I feel like Muya would commit white collar crime. But she'd do it cutely. But she would do it like super cutely. Right? Like she'd steal thousands of dollars out your bank account. But she'd act like it was an accident, so it's fine. Cooks your books cutely, exactly. Oh yeah, but she is Face Connect's Walter White, so she might go to. Oh Jesus Christ! There is, you know, with exceptions of me and Ember, there is an ongoing trend with our worst criminals. Oh my god, she even has a gang name! Guys! That alchemical purple smoke. I'm dead. Yeah, purple smoke, straight to organized crime. NASA would be like a violent crime by way of an accident. Like manslaughter, basically. She'd be in dragon form and fall asleep on you. So NASA goes in violent crimes, but not that bad of a violent crime, you know? Too sleepy, exactly. I mean, Irie would do the same. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. She'd kill you, but in a cute way. Exactly. Exactly. Not so cute. Pretty crime. You guys are too easy. You guys are too easy. You let these girls get off too easy. Super Iron Bob, thank you for $20. What is purple crime? Dwags. Dwags? But she do it cutely. Oh, inchoate is accidental? Is it? Is it? I thought it was aiding and abetting. Inchoate crimes are known as incomplete or preparatory crimes. No, it's not accidental at all. I don't know why I'm British now. I don't know why I'm British now. It's attempts, yeah. Attempts. Drugs. Yeah. Yeah, Miyu would go up to you and she'd be like, drugs for sale, all my potions, only 25% off today. And it'd be cute, so it's only half as bad. It's only half as bad. See, I'll take 2. I'm upcharges 200% tomorrow. Exactly. Yeah, you're all cooked. I know. Panko. Organized crime. Once again, I would just like to point out that, with the exception of me and Ember, there seems to be a reoccurring theme with the worst criminals of this world. It's bad. It's real bad out here. Alright. Next up is Pico. Okay, Pico's interesting because there's 2 ways this could go. And there's only 2 ways that could go. But for the sake of protecting her idol image, petty crime. Petty crime. Let's not make any rash decisions. Yeah. Barking Chihuahua noise complaints. She's not Chihuahua. She's a Pomeranian. Get it together. That's lying, Disney. The cover-up is real. She's an idol, okay? The agency has to do what we have to protect her. The agency has to do what we have to do to protect her. Okay, next is Remy. Right? Victim of the crime. Okay, we'll put her with Irie. Wait, I can't decide. I cannot decide. Biological warfare. You know about platoon violent, right? True, her Daki is really lewd. Lewd crime by accident. Accidental lewd crime. Ah! I think we put her in lewd. Lewd but nice. Yeah, criminals can still be nice. You know, it's like Zangief said. Just because I am bad guy does not make me bad guy. Rie also lewd. Yeah, that one doesn't need discussion. That one, Hime going in that tier does not need discussion. Okay, we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end here. Gallus Medicus KFB Tech Priest, thank you for $5. Rooney turned me into a noob. That's violence against her own paper pushers. Not being forced to save us, by the way. No threat of TT were made. Well, that's her own property, right? That's her own property. See, Rooney would do things. Rooney would do bad things, but skirt the law to do it, if that makes sense. So she wouldn't technically be committing any crimes at all. Yeah, and then she'd make you think you did it. So really, we'd put her at white collar, but it's probably worse. And she's probably getting away with it. That's way too high. See, she's literally convincing you that she couldn't do worse. Absolutely unethical, technically legal. Yeah, I could see it. So wouldn't that make her organized crime? Oh, I don't think she has minions necessary like that. I know she says she does. I think she would use everyone on this list. So you could only prove the white collar financial crimes because she has them on books. Lunatics are her employees. You think so? They're more like property in my opinion. Employees. By saying the Lunatics are employees, you're assuming that Lunatics have certain rights and are treated as people. You can't do things to certain employees. You can do whatever the fuck you want with property. And that's probably part of the only crime you could actually like get her for is that she keeps slaves, which is basically a financial crime. But me channel points! That's fake currency, sweet! That's a fake currency! I am selling my body as property. Ooh. You dirty, dirty harlot. It's property crime, really. It's real to me. It's real to me. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's actually printing you guys fake money. She actually got you guys believing that her currency holds real financial crimes. Financial crimes, final answers, financial crimes, and you're in a debt too. Hi, Yori. I'm on lewd crimes tier. Dizzy? Dizzy what? Dizzy what? You know what you did, Yori. You know what you did. You know what you are! Say it! Say it, Iori! You are a Fujo. Gasp. I am a Seiso Fujo though, not like you! Yeah, save that for the judge. Save that for the judge, Iori. Save that for the judge. The Fujo wars are on? Oh no. Okay, Okay. Saya. I would say probably petty crime. Petty crime? Yeah. Petty crime. Doesn't do too much. But like criminal mischief expected. Sleepy. Sleepy would be... She's tactical. She's tactical. It would have to be organized. It would absolutely have to be an organized crime, yeah. Okay, and finally, we're at the final step. We're at the last two. Where does vigilantism fall on this? I mean, she has a whole organization according to her lore. It goes in organized crime. She's Mari's number 2. That's cute. I like that. I really like that one. And then next is Uruka. Oh yeah, wait. I was gonna put her in financial crimes because she's the homeless and, you know, some people need to survive, but yeah, lewd's pretty. To be honest, that Spitzico was biological warfare. Too many cubs. An illegal amount of clubs is outlawed in our land. Biggest VTuber. Hey, that's Ponko. And finally, last but not least, is you. I'm gonna put her in financial. Because that detective agency is definitely not paying taxes. Like, absolutely. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell she's properly paying her property taxes. And that is the final tier list of what crimes each Phase Connect talent would commit. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Wow! Pretty good list. Justice for Mima? Well, we will see you in court. Chat. We will see you in court. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I was a butter cookie long before you knew Bloods, okay? Where's Kevin? In jail. We're putting together this criminal organization. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Let's head back to the next room and I'm gonna quickly catch up on any super chats I missed. And we'll wrap things up, okay? Okay. I think I'm as good as far as super chats go, but if I miss any, thank you so much for your support. Thank you guys for hanging out today. This was a lot of fun. You can probably search this tier list up on Tier Maker and make some of your own stuff. So go ahead and do that. I'm not actually hungry for once, but I think I'm gonna rest my voice for a little bit. I'll be back tomorrow. We're playing Beholder, which should be a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys then, okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll miss you until next time.
Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, coffee, coffee time. Dizzy, dizzy, energy up, 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 up. Now that we're fueled, it's time for a quick Q&A session. If you're ready, say I'm ready. Are you ready?